The Victorian Government has announced a $44 million support package for Melbourne's CBD businesses. Now, diners will be able to claim 30% back on their bill when spending between $50 and $500 at cafes, restaurants and bars between Monday and Thursday, beginning on November 15. Sounds good, right? Joining me live now is the Lord Mayor of Melbourne, Sally Capp. Sally, good to see you. You're in the CBD of Melbourne right now. How is it? Is the buzz back?
Good morning, Kenny. Well, the buzz is coming back, and Midweek Melbourne Money is a fantastic initiative. It is actually a joint initiative between the City of Melbourne and the State Government. And when we did Melbourne Money in Bounce Back 4, it showed that people came back 3 times faster than previous bounce back. So Midweek Melbourne Money is about enticing people back to our city.
What about the borders, the international travel slowly coming back and the border open between New South Wales and Victoria? Have you noticed, is that having an effect yet?
Well, our foot traffic on the weekends has been fantastic, about 80% of pre-COVID benchmarks. That means that literally hundreds of thousands of people are coming back to the city. The biggest impact still, though, is the Monday to Friday footfall. And that's why this new Midweek Melbourne Money is all about people coming in to make sure we're extending those visits from, all 7 days, Kenny. We are 7 days a week, 24 hours a day kind of city, and that's how we want to be. Our number one tourist destination locally is from New South Wales, so we're really delighted that that border is now open, and I think this week we can start to expect more of an influx of those interstate visitors. But for us here, we're coming from a very low base, as you know, but really encouraged by the signs we're seeing.
So since this was announced, what sort of feedback have you been getting into this program generally?
Well, Melbourne Money last time was a resounding success. One of the best speeches is that there's nothing that traders need to do. They can focus on what they do best, which is delivering excellent hospitality. It's very easy to use for diners. They take a photograph of their bill, they upload it onto the City of Melbourne Midweek Melbourne Money website, and within 5 working days they get their 30% rebate. So we've upped it this time from 20 to 30. Not only is it easy to use, it really does drive traffic. Our data from the first iteration of this program showed that 80% of people told us it was the one reason that brought them into the city. As we head into Christmas, and we've got our Christmas festival starting from Friday, we've got Fashion Week starting next Monday. We're really piling on all of those reasons, Kenny, to bring people back to the city.
Well, it's not just businesses in the CBD that have been suffering with lockdowns and restrictions. I mean, do you think it's a little unfair that there is this focus on businesses in the CBD?
Not unfair at all. There are plenty of schemes that have been working to help other metro and regional places around Victoria. This landmark fund that we have with the state government, $200 million as a joint fund, really recognises the importance of the CBD economy and that ripple effect it has over the entire state. Our gross local product here in our municipality, Kenny, drives 24% of the state's GSP, about 8% of the nation's GDP, and it's of a size and significance where we know that every investment that's made in the CBD in Victoria's capital city has a positive impact right across the state.
All right, a new vaccine hub opening at Town Hall. How many vaccines are going to be able to be pushed through per day there?
Well, Kenny, actually today we're announcing an extension of the Vax Hub here at Town Hall. It's been open since the 1st of September. It has, though, been prioritising people who are vulnerable in our community, and we've done over 9,000 vaccinations here since that time, and about 61% of those people don't have a Medicare card. So it gives you some insight into international students, people experiencing homelessness, people having language challenges, all have been welcome here at Town Hall. But from today, everybody is welcome, when we're extending the hours so that you can come here until 6 p.m. each evening, Monday to Friday, and get that second jab. I think it's a really important message for us here. Although we're 84% double vax now in Victoria, our next big target is that 90% threshold. New South Wales is there already, and we want to make sure people know that we need to keep driving towards that very important target so we can take that next step in reopening.
And just finally, there is this push and you're spending the money to get people into Melbourne CBD, but a big problem at the moment, particularly for hospitality, is staff shortages. Can anything be done about that, and are they prepared for this influx that you want into the CBD?
Well, they're certainly prepared because there's plenty of capacity. We've gone through the toughest trading period in living memory for our traders, and they are raring to go. But as you say, now that we're seeing more of the reopening, our traders are really turning their minds to the number one challenge being access to labour, not even just skilled labour, but labour. We're involved in lots of discussions with federal and state government on how we can more quickly but still safely open those international borders. And of course, opening interstate borders makes a difference as well. There's an estimate that up to 1 million people have left Australia during this pandemic period. And as you know, Kenny, we need all of them and more to come back. And in the meantime, many traders are having to choose to limited hours or limited service until we see more of that labour come back.
Well, Sally Capp, the Lord Mayor of Melbourne, a pleasure to chat with you this morning. Thanks for joining us on AM Agenda.
Thanks, Kenny.